What's up guys, and we're still playing this Abzan deck, and hopefully we can continue on winning. But just before we start talking and stuff, you know what, I almost don't hate this, but I'm not doing anything till turn 4. I'll keep it, it's got a lot of land. Anyway, I've played 3 matches already today, they were all pretty solid, and realised I wasn't recording, so decided that it'd probably be a good idea to record something else, because I mean it'd be better than not uploading today, but I don't have too much time. So basically what you see in this video is just what it's going to be at. So even if I get smashed off a guy mulls down to 1, you're just going to have to deal with it. But at the minute, hopefully that won't happen. So all I can say, hopefully we can get some decent games in here. He's already milled a Baneslayer, which is, I'd rather him have it in his graveyard than it be on the field, but if you can get it on the field, I'll be in a bit of trouble. And a Praetor Hoof, which is obviously not fantastic. I'll get the white down and cast my own Wayfinder. He looks like he's playing similar deck to me, apart from his is more graveyard stuff than life gain. And I lost a rescue from the underworld, which isn't great. But I think we can get there. I might even just cast the fast land next turn just so I can cultivate on time. And then be able to Greatborn or Battle Grace, I'm not sure which one yet. This guy, he's either faking he's stuck on 2 mana or he's just going to play one now. And he gets a forest. And that's a lot of good stuff in the graveyard. I'm a bit worried now. I won't trade yet, I'm not worried. I've got Battle Grace, so my life total is going to be pretty strong. So I think I'm going to cast a fast land and then cultivate and get my other sources. Well, there's Sheoldred, so okay, so I've got 2 green, well I've got all my green, all my white, and all my black. So I just need fast mana, so I'll put a black onto the field and a green into hand, I think is what I'm going to do. And then we are pretty golden. And I'll wait 1 more turn just because then Battle Grace, I can give this guy Exalted and he'll give me 2 life a turn. And then I'll start trading, because hopefully this guy doesn't have too much removal for Sheoldred. But this hand's kind of picked up pretty solidly, so I'm not complaining. He's keeping 1 back to block, which is fantastic. He should have came in all there, because he clearly is saving it to block, so he might as well attack and try and force me to block. But at the minute, I think I'm just going to Battle Grace and gain 2 life. If I can get that far. I mean, you'd have to tribute to Hunger. My 1/1, which I'm sure he doesn't particularly want to do. And then I think next, we're 2 turns off Sheoldred, but we can Graveborn next turn, and then Sheoldred will probably win me the game. And he is just chump blocking, which I don't agree with. I mean, I suppose what else is he going to do, but if he'd attacked in last turn and forced me into trade, and he wouldn't have this problem. And he drops a Cultivate, so we could see a Flesh to Dust now. Or an Assassinate, I guess, but not too many people run Assassinate because it's awful. I have like a dream of running Assassinate with Quicken, but it's a bit like, oh yeah, I forgot he was missing white. So he's got all his sources now, which is fine. He drops a Wall of Omens, which is going to do absolutely nothing for him. Apart from drawing a card, but he's in trouble now basically, because I've got Reprisal. I'm going to drop a Graveborn next turn. And I'm going to be gaining 5 life and hitting him for 5. So I'm reasonably happy with this turn of events. Also the fact I've got a Sheoldred in hand is also pretty tasty. So basically I've got a Baneslayer without first strike attacking in here. I've got a bad Baneslayer, but at least it gives other things lifelink. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play fast land here, no, I have to play slow land so I can get Sheoldred out in time. Cast this and then Graveborn. If I played a fast land, I could have had Reprisal up, but Sheoldred wouldn't have been able to come down next turn anyway. So if I do have to Reprisal, I'll just Reprisal now. And Sheoldred was wait a turn. At least this way I can draw 2 cards as well. That's an unusual swing, and I will just trade now. He's trying to bait the block, I'm guessing. Well, it's bizarre unless he's just going to spider spawn in this turn. Which he seances, so maybe he's just trying to find lands. But the Baneslayer is going to probably keep me back, and I've got to watch out for Praetor Hoof, so I can't let Asai get too many creatures on the field. But Sheoldred should just be able to pacify that need. He's just going to kill my... yeah. That's fair enough. Do I still draw 2 cards from it though? I do not. But this turn, Sheoldred is just going to hit the field. And hopefully that will be that, because I've blown his removal on Graveborn. And I don't see any more in his hand. And yeah, again, unfortunately I have to sit back this turn, but he's going to have to sack out his wall this turn. I think anyway, I don't think he can seance first. Or does he seance first? Because if he does, then this guy is absolutely useless. I suppose he'll get me stuff back from my graveyard. At the very least, but I mean, what would he get back first? Probably gets Graveborn back first. 1 Graveborn. Unfortunately, you have to get stuff back with Sheoldred. This is the exact situation you don't want, because you have to get double Graveborn if you get too many creatures in your graveyard. But no, he does have to sacrifice his thing out first. That's right. I thought it worked that way. I just had to make sure. But I do have lifelink in hand, so yeah, again, I'm not too worried. He has to remove this guy this turn, otherwise he is in trouble. And he drops a Mentos, so I mean, I've got to watch out for Praetor Hoof. Praetor Hoof is going to be the issue right now. But I do have reprisals, so I can kill one of them. One of the big creatures. But walls, I'm not worried about walls because they can't attack in anyway. I've just got to make sure he doesn't get like 5 creatures, 5 like 1/1s on the field. But unfortunately I don't really have too many ways to stop that. He's just drawn loads of cards as well, but he can't remove Sheoldred this turn. So I will end up getting stuck on my field back. I might not even get Graveborn back. I might just get lifelink Ajani's Primate guy back. First anyway, because I mean I'm pretty happy with my board right now. Yeah, I don't particularly want to lose life, because I mean the Praetor Hoof is his pretty much only option right now. Unless he has like a rescue from Underworld, top decks that. But then even then I've got reprisals, so he gets another Wayfinder. He's going to draw loads of cards, so he can dig pretty far into his deck, which I'm not happy about. And there's no point swinging with Sheoldred here, but I might just drop Viscopa, give Sheoldred lifelink, and then swing in. And then that's where my guy gets a lot bigger. Or I could just be sensible, drop this guy, play him. 1, 2, 3. I can only do 1 ability, so I think I'll just do the whenever you gain life, each opponent loses that much, because that's basically got him on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I think this is a smart play. And then this way I will swing in with Battle Grace, hit him for 10, and he has got 1 turn to beat me. And that's all he's got, yeah. And then I'll even drop the Wayfinder and hopefully stock my yard up with some like a Runescarred Demon or something like that. Or like a Pelico him, and then I'll just be able to kill him with Viscopa. But we'll see. Probably just get 4 lands, not my luck. And we get absolutely nothing useful there. But he has to kill me this turn. That's his win condition right now. So you need to play a cleansing, or yeah, playing a cleansing. What he needs, and I've got nothing going on apart from that actually. So I'd be a bit worried if he did have a play a cleansing, especially as he's got the much bigger stocked hand. But he is down to 5, and I do make him sack out his wall probably. And he could be digging for his other white source. He could even just get it with his Runescarred. So if he does, just yeah, definitely what he's gonna get. He's gonna get the board wipe right now. I didn't think of that, I'm not gonna lie. But fair enough. We still have the massive life advantage, but we'll see how long it lasts. Unless he doesn't have the white source as well, but okay, he didn't drop the white source, I'm fine. If he does have the board wipe, he mustn't have had the 3rd white, which is kind of unlucky for him actually. But he's basically dead this turn unless he has removal. And I say basically, I mean he literally is dead. Because I'll give a shot. Sheoldred's got unblockable. So I'll just swing in with Sheoldred. Don't even need to give it life gain or anything. I'll actually probably just swing with my 2 fly, Sheoldred my flyer, and give my flyer lifelink and use his ability. That way, even if he does have like Flesh Dust, it's not gonna buy him, even though he couldn't cast it now. But well, he didn't draw a card, so he must have Flesh Dust or a 5-drop creature. Well, there's his 3rd white, so I need to kill him this turn as well. And he has Spinous Spawning. Right. Well, I've got unblockable. I'm fine. Oh, don't tell me I have to sit here through all these triggers. Well, it doesn't matter. I've got unblockable, so Sheoldred won me this anyway. I'll say GG. Well, unless does he have life gain in his graveyard? I don't see it. Oh. Baneslayer, I guess. No, because he can't block. But he'd win with Crit Hoof next turn, so this has actually became a lot closer than I thought it had. I still think, yeah, Sheoldred's fine. Sheoldred wins me this game. He can't. There's nothing he can do. It's got unblockable. Basically, yeah, so I'm fine. I've won. I have to bring back a creature. I'll bring back Graveborn just because I can. I'm just not even going to take the chance here and give a Sheoldred lifelink and deal this. No. He has nothing. There's nothing he can do. He gets back Grizzlebrand, which isn't going to do anything for him. Yeah, so Sheoldred's just got unblockable, so I win. Don't even need to buff it. He's got nothing going on. Yeah. Just, I really don't want to mess this up. Gives it lifelink anyway, so I didn't even need to give it lifelink. And we've won, yeah, so, whew. I always double guess myself like in close games like that, because you know, like one tiny mistake and it just costs you the game. But we got there, I think. So let's try and find a second game. I'm just gonna create a match because I've had many a recording have been ruined because for some reason my recording stops if I like leave the game, like into like game window. And this game has a beautiful habit of crashing if you go try and search for custom game. So yeah, and many a time I've played the first game, tried to find a second game, and it has frozen on me. And then the recording is just ruined basically. So because it's really hard to edit the way out of that. But at this point, it's looking like I'm gonna have to venture into there. So if this is and I literally don't have time to record another session after this, I'll just upload this one match. So if I disappear now, you know why. Wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side. We're risking it. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. It didn't crash, thank God. I'll tell you what card never shows up in this deck. Rock's Faithmender. I never see it. Like, I don't have too much life gain. But it's still kind of sad never to see it. And I'm too busy reflecting to ready up here. But now I'm readied up and this guy is here. Which is fantastic. See what we have. We've got white, black, and nothing else going on, and he plays first. This hand, we've got a white, a black, and we have some stuff going on, but not too much. He's down to 5, so I think I can go down one more time. He's down to 4. I'll keep this. He's down to 3. And he's keeping 3, so I mean, he must have just bad hand. That's really unfortunate for my opponent. I'm not complaining. It still says good luck with a 3-land hand. Bad luck. I'm gonna credit to this guy. Credit to this guy. Bad land. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant bad hand. I was gonna drop a Johnny's here. I mean, I don't see much way this guy can get out of this, especially as he's stuck in one land. But like I said, any game I play today is getting uploaded, so he's just gonna have to deal with that. Oh my God. Go laugh so you don't cry. See what he says. Yeah, very much. Wow, this guy is just... Credit to Kuanelix. He had a wall though, so I'm a bit salty about that. I will distribute a hunger it though, especially as it stops most of my side. Plus it makes my creature bigger, and I gain 4 life, which is always nice. Wrong's Faith Man, I said it never showed up, and here it is. Well, I would not be that, like, forgiving of my opponent if I went. I mean, it's not his fault. Like, I wouldn't be a dick to him. I wouldn't have said good luck. I would have said, I hope you have shit luck, because I clearly did. But yeah. Well, this guy's hand is kicked off. He's got Mentor the Meek, and that basically means I'm in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but I'm not solid. I'll get another white down. Probably just gonna cast Faith Mender this turn, because it's automatically got lifelink while the other guy. I could just drop Viscopa, but I think I can do that next turn. So I'll drop this guy, and then I'll give my next turn. I will drop Viscopa, give my Ajani's Primate lifelink, and I'll gain 1,000,000 life probably, because this guy is down to 3 cards. Well, there's a Lone Missionary, so he could double block. So I mean, he's back up to 18. He'd have to double block though to kill my creature, and I doubt he wants to lose his Mentor of the Meek. But at the minute, I'm going to cast a black. So I can play this, and then give this guy lifelink. Or I could just... nah, I'm going to do this. I want to try and force the double block here, because I'm going to gain 1,000,000 life anyway this turn. Swinging with both. See if he double blocks. He doesn't. He's just chumping, which is absolutely fine with me, because next turn I can do the same, apart from deal a lot of damage to this guy with Viscopa's ability. And this guy is now a 5/5 because I gained 2 life that turn with 2 different creatures. He could reprisal it, but there's another Lone Missionary. So I mean, this guy's... I'm not going to say he's drawn himself out of it, but he had the cards he needed to help him get out of this situation. He should swing in here as well. He does not. Unfortunately, well, Sanguine Bond has just probably won me this game. Well, no, because I need to give it lifelink as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, the ability here is to give target creature lifelink, and then I don't have the other white. Did it tap? It tapped my... I swear, look, literally, I know I don't talk about it, but I check every single time how it taps. And the one time you don't check, it just does that to you. That's so frustrating. I will try and force like the 5-man block here. Can't swing with this guy because he could just kill my Wrong's Faith Mender. But I'm gonna gain 10 life this turn. So if I draw a Sovereign, I've won basically. And this guy is in trouble. But I should have wrecked this guy. This guy should be on minus 10 life. Just pulling a number up my arse there, but like I generally check everywhere it taps, and it's like you lose focus, and then it decides you'd rather keep this guy up than his ability. And this guy has got loads of card draw. I mean, he's white aggro, so I mean it's not unexpected. But he's just gonna probably just start trading water. So I need to kind of start doing the lifelink passive ability stuff now. As Gravebone Muse. But okay, let's check the way this taps this time. Okay. Give this guy lifelink. It's tapped 1 white, 1 black, and 1 green. Yep, that's right. And then whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. Okay, so this guy should be taking... He's dead, actually. Funny enough. Evens him. He doesn't have any first strike, so... I'll say GG. I would normally write him a message like, sorry about your bad hand, but by the time I typed it out, this game would be over. And yeah. Credit to that guy, though, for not being angry about having such a bad hand. But yeah, we got there. a nice evens with lifelink actually, which I'm always happy with. And honestly, because I know I keep saying every episode, but as I'm home and that yesterday's episode took me about 4 hours to upload, I'm gonna call it an end there because I don't want the episodes to get too long. But yeah, so sorry. I mean, the other episode I had recorded today was pretty good. I mean, that and this one was just pretty average. But you know, it's better to get. I think, in my opinion, it's better to get one up than try and get a video up a day rather than just cherry pick and like just put up. Because I mean, you can't like choose how good your games are in Magic. Like, if I can't, I'd love every game to go down to the wire, but a lot of the times they do not. So, and I can't just sit around for like 4 hours a day trying to get one game that is pretty solid. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say. So thank you guys for watching. If you've got any like comments or suggestions, I do read every comment, and I do generally try and reply to each comment. And on that traditional, I'm going to say Top Gear reference because I'm still upset that it's ended. But on that bombshell, I will see you guys tomorrow.